rock with you. Like, you are your own number one. You are who you need to trust more than anyone else, more than any other ideas. You are your number one. So trust yourself.
Let's go.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Lexi and aka KandidKinks, right? And today's video is going to just be about a couple of things that I want to personally leave back in 2016, because in my mind it's already 2017 and I'm already on the right path. Okay, like the year is done in my mind. As you can see, I'm in the holiday spirit, even though I'm really not. But I love beanies, so I was like, yo, let's go for it. Blah blah blah. If it's your first time seeing me, hit that subscribe button. If not already, you'll want to by the time this video is over, because I am going to be dropping some gems. I've been doing a lot of self-evaluation and things of that nature, so it's not about hair or makeup. It's about health, kind of like a health hack. But if you don't know, I do health hacks on my channel. I'll link the playlist somewhere. But it's a mental health hack. I think it's really important to self-evaluate and to kind of just sit and think, what am I doing wrong? What am I doing right? What can I do? X, Y, and Z. So I have a list on my phone, and I'm gonna go through my list and just talk to you guys. Try not to make this video too long, but I make no promises, okay? First thing on my list of what I'm leaving behind in 2016 is comparing myself to others. It is a sickness that we have right now in this culture and this day and age to compare ourselves constantly to other people, especially now that I'm trying to grow my channel and I'm making videos more consistently and I'm posting on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram. Now that I'm doing all these things, it's easier to compare yourselves to other YouTubers or to other people that are popular on Instagram or different things. Even in my job, I told you guys before, I'm a speech therapist, and there are other people that work with me that work in the same field, and it's easy to just sit there and think, I'm not doing what she's doing, or I'm not doing it like how she's doing it or he's doing it. And I feel that more so with YouTube. I've been doing that a lot, and it's really, really bad. Like, the best choices that I've made for myself have just been by me not looking at someone else and saying, let me do what they're doing, or let me emulate or take some. No, we have all the answers like that we need. Okay, so with that being said, that I'm leaving those mentalities, that comparing myself to other people, in 2016, and I think that you guys should as well. If you watching this video right now, it's for a reason. Something told you to click on it. I'm not sure what it was, but thanks for doing it. But for real, try to leave that mentality behind, because it doesn't matter what someone else is doing or what they've accomplished. All it should do is either inspire you. Actually, it should inspire you, or you should learn from it and say to yourself, man, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to end up like X, Y, and Z did, because listen, that's not my path. But yeah, comparing myself to others, leaving that 2016, leaving it behind. Next thing I'm talking about is settling. Settling for anything, whether that be a job, whether that be your man, your girl, friendships, toxic anything, family, friends, boyfriend, girlfriend. Settling in any way is so harmful, because you know what happens? You start to devalue yourself. If you settle for someone else, you're devaluing yourself, because you're thinking like, yo, it's good enough for me. Like, no, it's not. And if you feel that way, that is you devaluing, you know, what you bring to the table. And that's the worst feeling, because settling leads to being stuck. Like, no, leaving that behind, 2016, girl. Who has, no. Okay, and the next thing I have in my notes is selling myself short. I feel like oftentimes when people are confident, or when they talk, when they speak well of themselves, when they have an air of I got this in the bag, like, people think of them as cocky, as, you know, all these negative things that are not true. when you sell yourself short, whether it's for yourself, like whether you don't think honestly that you can do something, or you feel like people are going to judge you for what you're doing or tell you, girl, you can't do that. Like, that is so bad. Like, and I feel like I've been doing that this year. I have accomplished things that I set out to accomplish, that be like growing my YouTube channel or doing better at my job, but I also find myself talking to myself when I'm alone or whatever, and I might think like, yo, should I post that video? Because it probably won't do that well. It probably won't get that much views. It probably won't get that many likes because I'm not so and so. Back to the comparing yourself to others. And I think that the idea just to do something, just go out and do it. Don't think of yourself as unable because someone else can do it, or as unable because you don't have experience. This video right here probably won't get that many views to begin with because it's not about makeup or hair. Things that my channel is known for doing, that I've gotten views by doing hair reviews or makeup tutorials. But this video might not get that many views, but it might as well. I have no idea. I have to wait and see. But thumbs it up to support, because I think it's important to do things not only for the views or not only for you know, the likes and the accolades, to do things because you want to do them, and that will shine in your work. Like, my happiness is going to shine in this video. Okay. My next thing that I want to talk about is seeking advice. Oftentimes we ask our friends and family for advice, and there's nothing wrong with asking advice, but when you feel like you cannot solve a problem yourself, I think it's better at this stage in my life, right, to sit with it, to sit on it, to sleep on it, to mull it over, whatever you want to call it, and then come on back and say, this is what I found to resolve the situation. Because when you ask someone else for advice all the time, like about everything, you are not trusting yourself. Once again, you are not trusting yourself. You are not believing that you have the answers, because we have the answers. When we have a boyfriend-girlfriend problem, when we have a money problem, when we have a drama with our family or friends, like, these things can be resolved probably faster if we handle them right away, as opposed to going ahead and asking your BFF or your mom or whoever for advice and not really getting anything out of it. Because we know what we want to do 9 times out of 10. We know what we want to do. We either want to be co-signed, like, yeah, girl, go do that, or we want to be talked out of it. If you need to be talked out of something, don't do it. If you need to be reassured of something, do it. Trust yourself and do it. In my YouTube channel, I do what I want to do for the most part. I come up with ideas, I come up with videos, but I'll ask friends of mine, you know, what do you think about this? What do you think about that? And I think it's unhealthy, because the best videos that I've made have been solely my ideas, solely my editing, solely my everything. And I put everything into it. So yeah, that's that. Okay. And then the next one is fear. Especially coming on YouTube, especially posting and creating a new Instagram just for my hair and makeup. Like, all these things can bring fear, have brought fear, have made me think I can't do this. My job, I'm trying to apply to grad school in 2017, and I'm manifesting, I'm claiming that I will get into a grad school in 2017. So these things, I had to say, you know what, there's no fear here. There's no room for fear. There's no time for fear. Like, go and get it. Let's get it. I'm going to make my channel grow no matter what. Let's get it. I'm going to grad school no matter what. Let's get it. Like, who do you know that's successful and filled with fear? Like, we don't have time for fear. Life is not 1,000 years, you know. That's why, like, I'm back making videos. That's why that I'm putting time and effort into my videos, to prove to myself, really more than anybody, that I could do this, right? And that I could get into grad school, or that I could do whatever goals that I have for 2017. Like, that fear is so detrimental to your mental health, to your physical health, because mental and physical is all one, honey. Like, if your mind ain't right, your body ain't right. You might look good on the outside, but on the inside you rotten, like you're rotting away. Like, facts that I want to leave behind, like bye, goodbye forever, is self-harm. I do yoga, and in yoga there are some principles, and one of the principles of yoga that has stood out to me the most and that has stuck with me the most is self-harm, or lack of. No self-harm is what the principle is, and it's also known as ahimsa. And self-harm is so popular and so evident. I feel like all of these things that I've mentioned that I want to leave behind have included self-harm, you know, because if you're comparing yourself to someone else, if you're not trusting yourself, you're harming yourself. And I feel like in 2017, like, it's done. Like, I'm done, I'm out, I'm off it. And in 2016, I made some steps to cut off anything that was harming me, anything that was not helping me grow as a person. I had to say goodbye to it. So I made steps to get me to here, where I feel like 2017 can be prosperous in many, many different avenues. Financially, relationship-wise, happiness on the inside, physically, you know, all these things, to make the next step in my life journey A1, right? Whatever I can control, I took control of it. So no self-harm is like going to be like my motto for the next year. Like, no new friends, no self-harm, okay, none, zero. I'm off the self-harm. And the last thing I'm leaving behind this year is lying. And I mean that lying to myself, lying to other people, to protect their feelings, to protect my persona, lying about white lies, omission. I have to put forth a bunch of effort, but I'm leaving the lying behind. If I don't rock with you, I don't rock with you. You will know we good. Like, it's done. If I don't want to go somewhere or do something, like, oftentimes we go and do things we don't want to do. Over time, if you keep freaking doing that type of stuff, it eats you away, where you just always become a yes man. You become whatever you want to do, you put to the side, and you do what everyone else wants to do. You do stuff for everyone else. You become a shell of yourself over time. When you do stuff you don't want to do, and you omit the fact that you don't want to do it to the person you're doing it for, you're lying to them. Because you know damn well you don't want to do it, okay? Lying about small stuff to avoid awkward conversations. I'm off it. 2017 needs to be prosperous. I need to be driven. You guys need to be driven. We need to achieve our goals. And lying about this dumbest stuff, big and small, is not the way that we get to the finish line, or we get our goals achieved. It ain't the way. It ain't the way, okay? So those are the few things, the several things that I plan to leave behind in 2016. Definitely subscribe to my channel if you have never seen me before, or if you just like, I like this chick, subscribe to my channel. I mean, why not? I post makeup, hair, mainly hair, makeup videos, health hacks, and random things like this, where I put a reindeer hat on my head and talk to a camera about my feelings and my goals. I think it's really important to speak your goals into existence. My job had a Christmas party, and we were playing a game called Left, Right, Center, and we were rolling dice, and we had little like gambling chips. Basically, whoever had the chip at the end of the game won the game, and they had $50 on the table for the person who won the game. And I'm like, yo, I'm going to win this game no matter what, right? Like, I was kept saying it. I was being so obnoxious, being so annoying, like, I'm gonna win, like, what's up, I'm gonna win. Guess who won the game? I won the game. It gets better. So then the next day, which is today, I was at work, actually at work, and my boss comes out. So, you know what, I have $50 more for the winner of this game. Pulled out the chips, it's on and popping. So you know what I said? I'm on it. I'm winning again. I'm gonna win this money. Like, it's my money. I won the money today. I won the money twice, last night and today. Like, I promise you guys, it was crazy. They were all like, what the hell? Like, how are you keep winning? La, la, la. I manifested it. It's literally a game of freaking chance. Like, there's no way that I could have cheated that game. It's like literally all the dice, pass the chips around, whoever wins at the end wins. Like, I put it out there. I'm gonna win. So I'm putting out there right now that you and I, whoever you are, with you, okay? And you and I are going to excel in 2017. You and I are going to do whatever it is you want to do. I'm going to go to grad school, and I'm going to grow this channel to wherever God and the universe wants it to go. We're going to grow. We're going to glow up in 2017, and I am here for it all. I hope you guys are going to ride with me on this wave and see wherever we get taken. So thanks for watching. Thumbs this video up for positivity and love and black girl realness and supporting one another. Thumbs me up, and I will see you in the next one. Happy Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Like, for real. Happy holidays. Happy Hanukkah. Happy Kwanzaa. Thanks for supporting your girl.